Sunday will be partly cloudy with a high of 62 and a low of 40. Similar weather on Monday, partly cloudy with a high of 60 and a low of 43. And luckily, us delegates are leaving just before the rain on Tuesday. This is Marissa King with KYNG TV.
That was some nice weather we're going to have tomorrow.
And now for the manliest man of all men, tougher than nails but sweeter than nectar, Caden Pfeiffer with sports.
Good morning, sports fans. I'm Caden Pfeiffer, and here's what's happening in the world of sports. For all you hockey fans out there, the Florida Panthers forward Richard Zednik has left the hospital and returned to Florida less than a week after he was slashed in the throat by a teammate's skate. Zednik went home Friday after losing 5 pints of blood, but luckily for him, the only lasting effects will be a sore neck and a splitting headache. The apparent world's fastest swimsuit was unveiled by Speedo with the help from NASA. Good to know NASA is still spending our money. The IOC has eased up on its stance and has agreed to allow Olympic athletes the right to blog at this year's Olympics. Good thing too, because I was really looking forward to MySpacing all of my favorite Olympic athletes this year. No. And finally, for all you Sacramento Kings fans, the organization is set to trade Mike Bibby to the Atlanta Hawks for Anthony Johnson, Tyronn Lue, Lorenzen Wright, and Sheldon Williams. Interesting deal for the Kings. By sending away Bibby and getting a slew of mediocre players, the team management must be allergic to talent. That's all the sports news for today. Don't forget to check out the Slam Dunk Contest and three-point shootout tonight and NASCAR's Daytona 500 tomorrow. Once again, I'm Caden Pfeiffer, Eyewitness News.
Thanks. And now before we move on to Murder's Crib, we have the election update of 2008.
Amidst all the talk of this year's historical presidential election, you may have heard the term superdelegates thrown around a lot. But you might wonder to yourself, who are these superdelegates and why are they so super? Superdelegates are Democratic Party insiders such as past presidents, congressmen, or governors and members of the Democratic National Committee. Traditionally, the superdelegates have not played such a visible role in the election, but this year, because the Democratic presidential race is so close, the superdelegates might cast the deciding votes. A candidate needs 2,025 delegates to get the Democratic nomination, and 796 of those are superdelegate votes. Some superdelegates are already pledged to a candidate, but they can change their minds at any time until their vote in the Democratic convention. Clinton has 257 superdelegates pledged to her, and Obama has 182, but the numbers are often changing. For example, Congressman John Lewis from Georgia changed his support from Clinton to Obama this week. Since February 5th, Obama has collected the superdelegate momentum, gaining 13 pledges while Clinton has lost 3.
In Republican news, this past Thursday, Mitt Romney endorsed McCain. This was a surprising development for the Republican campaign because Romney and McCain were bitter enemies on the campaign trail. Romney asked his delegates to vote for McCain at the Republican convention, but various state rules may not allow this. However, with Romney's adamant encouragement, it is likely that most of his delegates will switch over to McCain. McCain currently needs 1,191 delegates to get the Republican nomination. Romney's endorsement will definitely give him a push forward towards the Republican presidential nomination. Hey Tess, I heard that D Murder's Crib was fat, yo, and that things were off the hizzy and people were participating in the hyphy movement all the way around the room.
Yes, guys, the wait is over. We will finally have this exclusive look. Here's Jen and Quinn to show you the story you've all been waiting for.
1, 2, 3. I got you.
Why, hello KYNG. Welcome to my crib. Come on in.
Oh, thanks.
I leave the Sacramento Bee out because I like to read.
Always informed. And that's why he watches KYNG News.
You probably want to see what's in my fridge, so why don't you step on in here. Coke Zero. I don't really either one. I don't really drink that.
Are you trying to lose some weight there, David?
Yeah, I'm pretty large. Salsa, 4 chips.
Oh my gosh, he like has mirrors.
Hello, ladies. Would you like a Coke? Like a Coke?
Why, yes. Delicious.
Additionally, you've probably noticed our 3rd flat panel television, and let me tell you something about this. As you might notice, everything is backwards. You might be asking, why is it backwards? Rich people don't look into television sets. Rich people watch their television in the mirror. Yeah, that's what.
Fascinating.
In the mirror. It's the right way in the mirror because it's the wrong way in real life. That's how we roll up here in Hyatt 1400. Now, stepping over here to my shower.
Gosh.
It's got a light because once again, remember, people like to see things when they bathe. This is where I clean myself.
And it's completely Italian marble, excellent pressure, not too hot, not too cold. And you can even make it shower you in Coke if you feel like it. Coca-Cola, that is. You know.
Let me tell you one thing about.
Silver from Peru that they made orphans mine in harsh conditions. But it looks pretty cool. It's the crown because he is like the king, but he was voted on, not like the king, like a democracy. So he's not a king.
I told you to leave. Hey, get out. Get out of my room. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Get out, get out. Oh, and tell Ricky he sucks. He's not a good anchor. Take him off TV. Come on.
Goodbye, goodbye, YNG, I must leave. But before I go, I must give my 2 cents. I've been around the world and back, and I've seen that California delegates are the best in government.
It's been a great run, guys. We're going to miss you. I hope you had fun watching the news.
I'm Ricky Townsend.
And I'm Tess Bartholomew Good. Signing off.